A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Betty Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank and then he got a sod. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Long the ancient Yuletide carol, fa la 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 la. See the blazing Yule before us, fa la 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 la. Strike the harp and join the chorus, fa la 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 la. Follow me in merry measure, fa la 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 la. Oh, the ancient Yuletide treasure, fa la 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 la.
And y'all please help me welcome. We're going to hear a quick reading from the Boaz High School Theater Group.
Dime Store Angel. It was just a Christmas angel that my mom put on our tree. She bought it at a 5 and dime when I was only 3. Each year we'd trim our Christmas tree with lights and ornaments. Then Mom would always tell me what the angel represents.
The angels came to tell the shepherds of the Christ child's birth, and angels are still here with us to guide us here on earth. The angel on our Christmas tree was made in such a way that if the light inside burned out, you just threw it away.
The light burned out when I was 12. The angel would not shine. But Mom would not throw it away. She said it looked just fine. She loved that little angel that she put upon our tree. She said it didn't need a light for anyone to see.
Then I grew up and I moved out to start my family. And I'd go home at Christmas time to help her trim her tree. My spouse and children went with me to Mom's house every year. She said it didn't need a light. The house was filled with love and joy. We shared Christmas cheer.
The kids would always say to her, "The angel is burned out." Then she would smile and tell them what the angel's all about. She told another reason, for its specialty. Your daddy picked that angel out when he was only 3.
My mother passed away this year, early in the spring. And then I had the painful task of going through her things. The beautiful old house she owned was left to me in her will. We moved back in the summertime. We feel her in it still.
Early in December, we brought our Christmas tree. I went up to the attic just to see what I could see. I saw a cardboard box with markings, ornaments and stuff, and in it was the little angel that she loved so much.
I brought the cardboard box downstairs and showed the family. They persuaded me to put the angel on our tree. We trimmed the tree that weekend and we talked of Christmas past. Then when the tree was finally done, the angel went on last.
Every night till Christmas, all the lights were burning bright, except the little angel that had long burned out her light. Then on Christmas morning, I arose before the rest. I had to have my coffee to be at my very best.
I walked into the living room, my coffee cup in hand. Then what I saw so puzzled me, I could not understand. I stood in silence as my eyes filled up with tears. The little angel was all aglow that had been dark for many years.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We're excited again to see all of you, and of course this is why you're all here, is the time that we're going to remember and honor your loved ones that lights were purchased in memory or in honor of. And so we will begin that roll call.
Lights were purchased in memory of Velma Lou Adcock, Lloyd Pete Anthony, Edna Bagwell, Channing Baker, Jimmy Ballantyne, Vern Banta, Juanita Barclift, Warren Barclift, Ralph Barkley, Laverne Bernard.
Carolyn Faye Bearden, Camilla Bearden, Dwayne Bearden, N.D. Bearden, Odell Bearden, Wendell Bearden, Kenneth Wade Benson, Aaron Berry, Homer Bishop, Herman Bittinger.
Elaine Blackman, Max Blackman, Sue Blackman, Wayne Bodie, Jeffrey Bolding, Dr. Joe and Autry Bonds, Jimmy R. Bowen, Jerry Bray, Doris Breeden, Chester Leroy Bright.
Ruby Lee Bright, Joan Brock, Dramer Brooks, Gayron Elizabeth Brooks, Mike Brown, Ray Papa Bruce, Max Bryant, Margaret Ann Bertram, Imogene McWhorter Campbell, Mary Campbell.
Ruth H. Campbell, Vicki Lou Carney, First Sergeant J.T. Carty, Johnny Cason, Orman Chandler, Virginia Chandler, Tom Chapman, David Claiborne, Georgina Clements, Gwen Cloud.
Jimmy Collins, Junior Compton, Dolores Cook, Larry Keith Cook, Reverend Willie Cook, G.D. Gert Cornelius, Philip Cox, William E. Cruz, Dora B. Curry, Herman W. Curry.
Jean Darnell, Patricia Darnell, Dell Davis, Lawrence W. Dendy, Milford Dennis, Dreama Denton, Doris Drain, Cecilia H. Edwards, Marlon Edwards, Susie Edwards.
Linda Ellis, Ruth Ellis, G. J. Eubanks, Nancy Eubanks, Robert E. Eubanks, Ruby Eubanks, Ronald Everett, James F. Floyd, Jimmy Floyd, Dwayne Forsyth.
Corinne Fawcett, Harvey Franklin, Edith Frazier, Irene Frazier, Jerry Free, Irene Frick, Billy Galloway, Josie Galloway, Max Galloway, Roma Jean Galloway.
Sam Gibson, Debbie Gibson, Tom Gilbreth, John Thomas Doc Gilliland Jr., Sarah Crawford Golden, Lisa Gore, Joe Graves, Joseph F. Gricius, Carrie Pawpaw Griffith.
Brandon Hall, Robert Hanvey, Sherry Mayhall Hardiman, Ruby Harris, Arlene Hayes, Austin Carl Hayes, John Hurd, Kathleen Henley, Ginger Hester.
Dennis Hicks, Chris Higdon, Perma Hodge, Mary Hodges, Ruth Hollinger, Joel Hubbard, Yulie Hudson, Novella Hunt, Mark Johnson, Myrtle Lee Johnson.
Will Reed Johnson, Willie Opal Johnson, Jeff Jolly, Rayburn Jolly, Willeen Jolly, Pam Jordan, Shannon Kiesler, Billy Kilpatrick, Ken King, William Ken King.
Nicole Knight, Debbie Lambert, Roxanne Lang, Johnny Lee, Dennis Edward Leith, Grace Light, Robert Long, David Lowe, Chris Mann, Eileen Martis.
Malcolm Martis, Bill Mayes, Juanita McCord, Kenneth McDowell, Jolene McKee, Kathy Meeks, Seth Andrew Metcalf, Zachary Ryan Metcalf, Sherry Micus, Charles D. Miller.
Dottie I. Miller, Jerry Miller, Juanita Lavorne Miller, Leonard D. Miller, Opal E. Miller, Viola C. Miller, Linda Monroe, Sarah Morgan, Vernon Motley, Joyce Naylor.
Danny Noblet, Donald Noblet, Marlon Noblet, Anita Needham, Reba Jean O'Bryant, John Olvey, Charles Gerald Owens, Edna Pearson, Jack Pearson, Jean Pearson.
Billy Peppers, Jimmy Peppers, Lillian Sis Peppers, Philip Peppers, Mildred Pettis, Pat Phillips, Lee Plunkett, Tommy Sue Pollard, Lucretia Ponder, Roma Lee Pope.
Cecil E. Prince, Nina Jo Prince, Russell Quinn, Keith Rainey, Ken Rainey, Lois Rainey, Gaynell Ratcliffe, Thomas E. Reno, J.D. Reeves, Seal Ray.
Tammy Galloway Ritchie, Pee Wee Riddle, Wayne Riddle, Grady and Louise Reeves, Belton Roberson, Erna Roberts. Farrell Roden, Ted Roden, Dean Rogers, Charles Mickey Rogers.
Stacy Rose, Herbert and Gertrude Ross, James Ross, Glenn Ryan, Evelyn W. Scott, William Kenneth Scott, Lizzie Sharp, Leon Sharp, Henry B. Sharpton, Myrtle Shores.
A.C. Simmons, Carolyn Sims, James D. Sims, Randall Sims, Max Slayton, Clara Smith, Milford Smith, R. Floyd Smith.
Douglas Sparks, Aaron Sperlin, Janice Pankey Stevens, Gervis Stewart, Charles Shorty and Sue Stewart, Dean Strickland, Dolores Taylor, John Taylor, Neil Terrell, Sam Terrell.
Sonia Terrell, Ruth Thacker, Delbert Thacker Jr., L. M. Thomas, Bruce Thornhill, Billy Thrash, Cletus Thrash, Jeff Thrash, Mavis Thrash, Ted Thrash.
Adele Trussell, Rita Turner, Ida Mae Upchurch, Ms. Catherine Vaughn, Kathy Walden, Ruth Walker, Wanda Walker, Matt Walton, Mildred Ward, Ann Jones Watson.
Vivian Annette Watson, Amanda Freeman Webb, Mary J. Wells, Ray Wells, Matsu Whitaker, George Edward White, James Lee White, Mac F. White.
Bill Whitehead, Wayne L. Whitfield, William A. Whitten, Leon Wilcox, Yule Williams, Kelly Williams, Amos Willoughby, Pauline Virginia Willoughby, Harriet M. Wood, Gail Floyd Woodham, Allie Woodward, Donald D. Woodward.
Tonight we honor Connie Buttram family, Florence Dennis, Kim Denson, Jim Elliott, Irvin and Doris Hutchins, Rosie Lee, Pat Milliken, Tom and Carol Moody,
Lottie Morrow, Mark Patterson, Ella Wayne Slayton, the Robert Terrell family, Leanne Thrash, Larry Walls, Kathy Weathers, Christy Williams, and Ann Winkles.
And that concludes our roll call for this evening. Thank you all for purchasing lights in memory or honor of your loved ones. And thank you for being a part of this special evening. Now we will light the tree. I'm excited about that. I hope that we will. Jerry's out there. I'm going to need your help, though, to get this tree lit. Okay, kids? I see you out here. I'm going to need to hear you scream really loud. We're going to count down from 10. I need everybody, but especially y'all, okay? Can you help me out, you think? Yes? Okay, good. All right, we're going to start the countdown at 10 again, and then we're going to see the lights come on, we hope always, and the lights to come on the tree, and it'll be beautiful, and hopefully there'll be angels singing somewhere. So y'all can help me counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! Wonderful. Well, thank you again so much for being a part of Hospice of Marshall County Shepherd's Cove Lights of Love 2015. Again, as Rhonda mentioned, we couldn't do what we do without you. Our mission, we believe here that our heart sets us apart, and you are part of our heart, and you've made that possible for us to continue to serve those who need support at the end of life. So thank you for being a part of Hospice of Marshall County's family. I hope that you have a very blessed Christmas and prosperous New Year, and we hope to see you back again at Lights of Love 2016. So stay tuned. There are items in your program, other ways that you can be involved. But again, thank you for being a part of the mission of Hospice of Marshall County Shepherd's Cove. Have a wonderful night.